The Philippines sits at a crossroads. More than 7,000 islands scattered across the western Pacific, positioned between East Asia and the open ocean. To the north lies Taiwan. To the west, the South China Sea. To the east, the vast Pacific. For centuries, empires have looked at these islands and seen opportunity. Trade routes, military positioning, access to Asia. Whoever controls the Philippines controls a gateway, and gateways shape history. For most of human history, global power depended on the sea. Before airplanes, before digital networks, the world was connected by shipping lanes. Control of strategic islands meant control of supply lines, and supply lines determine who rises and who falls. The Philippines sits along maritime routes connecting East Asia to the Indian Ocean and beyond. Its location is not incidental in history. It is decisive. In 1521, Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the archipelago while sailing for Spain. Spain soon claimed the islands, naming them after King Philip II. By 1571, Spain established its colonial capital in Manila. From there, the Philippines became the centerpiece of a global trade network. For more than 2 centuries, Spanish galleons sailed between Manila and Mexico. Silver from the Americas flowed into Asia. Chinese silk and porcelain moved west. This Manila-Acapulco trade route became one of the earliest truly global economic systems, and Manila was at its center. The Philippines was not simply a colony. It was a bridge between continents. Empires did not want the islands only for territory. They wanted them for access. Access to markets, access to wealth, access to influence. But control of that bridge required force, and force would define the centuries ahead. In 1898, the Spanish-American War reshaped global power. Spain was defeated, and the Philippines was transferred to the United States. Filipino revolutionaries, led by Emilio Aguinaldo, had expected independence. Instead, they faced another colonial authority. The Philippine-American War followed. For the United States, the islands offered strategic access to Asian markets, particularly China. They also provided a military foothold deep in the Pacific. In the U.S., the decision sparked intense debate. Some Americans argued that the nation should not become an empire. Others believed global power required global presence. The outcome marked a turning point. The United States was no longer only a continental power. It had stepped into the Pacific, and once again, the Philippines became the gateway. In 1941, Japan invaded the Philippines. The islands became one of the most critical battle zones of World War II in the Pacific. The fall of Bataan, the destruction of Manila, years of occupation. When General Douglas MacArthur returned in 1944, he fulfilled his promise, but the cost was enormous. The Battle of Leyte Gulf became one of the largest naval battles in history. Control of the Philippines meant control of vital sea lanes. It meant projecting power across the Pacific. It meant shaping the outcome of the war. The geography had not changed, and neither had its importance. The Philippines gained independence in 1946. But strategic relevance does not disappear with independence. During the Cold War, U.S. military bases remained central to regional defense strategy. And today, the islands sit near one of the most contested waterways in the world, the South China Sea. Trillions of dollars in global trade pass through nearby waters each year. Energy routes, shipping lanes, and military patrols converge in the region. Tensions between China and the United States continue to shape the balance of power. New defense agreements are signed. Naval exercises expand. Regional alliances shift. The names of empires change, but the strategic logic remains the same. Geography does not move, and neither does its influence. From Spain to the United States to the tensions of the present day, one pattern remains clear. The Philippines has rarely chosen to be a battleground. It has simply occupied a position others could not ignore. For more than 4 centuries, it has stood at the center of global power struggles, not because it sought empire, but because of where it stands. On Meridian, we explore the places that shaped global history and the forces that continue to shape our world today. The past is never silent.